Sorry, my computer is fucking broken, so uh yeah, that's what's happening. That's why I'm streaming on my little brother's phone, and I don't know if this is gonna work. Hopefully it does. I'm gonna try to look at the stream chat on my other phone. Let me see if it works. Is it stream on? Or is it... Oh, there it is. Here. I know the microphone quality sounds a bit bad. I'm using a headphone mic. Obviously can't plug in a blue snowball into a phone because phones don't have USB ports, so I want to see how the Genshin thing works out. Let me also announce this on my Discord server. I am so sorry about the quality. Hopefully my little brother's phone doesn't explode, but so far it's been doing pretty good. So is there gonna be no sound? Oh yeah, by the way, in Honkai Star Rail, for some reason there's no sound on this phone, so yeah, that's not intentional. Oh, for some reason there's no sound in Genshin either. It didn't do this before. That's weird. Okay. I may or may not have to cut the stream short because of bugs, but yeah, that's weird. There's no sound. There's no sound. There was sound when I wasn't streaming. That's weird. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I want to hear it, you know. That's strange. Hold on, let me put a note in the stream chat. I might have to. What is it doing? There's no sound. Let me go back to Streamlabs real quick. this work? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. This is my first time, like, streaming on a phone in, like, years. No. Okay. Weird. Okay. Is there sound with, like, other things? Let me look at YouTube. You know, look at style streaming or not, there is no sound at all. So, I'm gonna search up a sound test. Oh yeah, the sound is working. Oh dear. Nope, stop it. Ack, okay. Flip it over, okay. This is weird. I don't know what it's doing. I just can't hear anything in Genshin. Wait, is the sound actually gonna work? Let's go! The sound is actually working, okay. I think I had to poke around with the audio settings, but yeah, there we go. We can do it. Hopefully the phone doesn't explode, but I just had to poke around a little. Maybe this will work for the time being, but the real test is like Honkai Star on Withering Waves. Honkai Star, like in general, is the worst game performance-wise. Because I actually tried looking it up on Reddit, and it doesn't matter. There's like literally no sound. It came from the same person with the exact same phone that I'm using right now. There was no sound. I don't know. Maybe it's just a hardware issue. Eek. Let me move the chat just so it's not as disruptive. Scenes. Change it. Okay. There we go. I'm happy there's finally sound. Hopefully the microphone quality isn't that atrocious. I was grinding TCG to maybe a chance to buy that. I want save those and some Tolmel constellations. I do not need any more Bennett's because I don't have Mika and I made physical Freminet, so if I C6 Bennett, I'm screwed. Seems to be running smoothly. My phone is actually not overheating. Okay. Sorry about the no avatar, by the way. Yeah, no model. I'm on my phone because my computer's broken. My computer is fucking broken. I'm gonna do this before I start the quest. Also unlock the Chlorine story quest. I'm gonna also... Oh damn it, I don't have enough. The cat's tail. Yeah, put RIP computer in the chat. The phone's actually handling this surprisingly good. I mean, I don't touch this phone. It's the exact same one as my main phone. But I, like, never touch this phone, so maybe that's why it's not, like, killing itself. Cameron. No model, because computer's broken. I'm sorry. It won't turn on anymore. It kept restarting itself and it just started shutting itself off and not turning back on. Finally fix the sound issue. The graphics may suffer a little bit, but I'll probably play Genshin on BlueStacks. It just because Genshin. I think it's harder to cheat on a virtual machine. I'm not sure that is. I'm also not used to playing Genshin on a phone, so. Yeah, put RIP computer in the chat. Standard 5 stars in Withering Waves now. I'm pulling for Yinwen. What kind of content do you make? I don't just give anyone shoutouts, you know. Besides, I don't really like when people like
Finally,
This reminds me of Battle Cast for some reason. main phone, so the chat overlay doesn't disrupt my gameplay. Oh, thank God, I needed new XP materials. Oh, I didn't set a leadership skill. I'm so sorry about the no model. There isn't anything I can do about that. I'm gonna make the game run better anyways if I don't use it, so
End you!
yeah, I'm gonna do this before the close also. So if I finish this, then I will next Freminet Friday. I'm saving it for my computer. I wonder when Underflow's coming back. I don't think he's ever gonna come back. I didn't buy anything yet. Another 40 promo gems? Nice. Nice. Oh, is this a bow for Sathos? Sathos is so cute, I want him so bad. Sathos are yeah. Oh, this is a good sword. Anyway, I have like 100 of those. I'm a goldfish, not a whale, just a goldfish. Some people spend more than 4 digits on this game in one sitting. Check. I just need like 3
Add Astra. Thank you for
oh yeah, I guess what? He's also got Sealer Baijiu. Look at his fashionable strut.
Mind the side effects.
I'm gonna go fight The boss. Should I send Gaming or Linny first? Because they both have this same boss. Okay.
The pleasure is all mine.
The doctor will see you now.
When are you sending your world level? No. Guys, look at this. 586, almost over 500,000 adventure rank XP.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
A bitter pill to swallow. Yeah, mind the side. Ah! Commencing cleanup. Hair. Getting gear. Frost is coming.
Oh, let's go. I got 3. Thank you, Freddy. Oh, I actually have enough for another pull. Never mind. I think I won my 50-50. Yeah, I did win my 50-50. Okay, let's do this quest. Yes. Come on. I waited until Friday to do this. That's why I didn't stream these last couple weeks, or at least on Fridays, because I didn't have anything to stream on Genshin, so. Maybe sometimes I might stream something different, or just for the sake of
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few—
Well, that's us for sure!
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are—
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village, but the problem is, they don't know the
they're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all.
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, They seemed incredibly sincere. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Okay, let's go to the village. I finished all my story quests. So...
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine...
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in...
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that, then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
Sound so you guys could hear me better. Let me fix that real quick. Let me fix it.
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think.
You guys hear me
We've all
better?
exchanged what we know.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
You guys hear me at least
Young
a little
guy,
bit better?
in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Now that you've started talking,
But of course, there aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure.
could he have just...
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye.
Okay, it's a nice
Alright,
person.
thanks for the information. Where can...
Let me fix my settings in Genshin so you guys can hear me. Audio 5. Okay, is this better? Again, I can't use my blue snowball because, well, I can't plug in my microphone into my phone, so. Is there a way I can turn up my microphone? It's a little quiet. This is my very first time streaming, like, on my phone, so this is a bit of a dumpster fire, I'm sorry. Okay. Is this better? Is this better? I can't really do noise canceling, it won't let me, so... Yeah, you're gonna be stuck hearing wind. And there's no can do.
Physiology is so much more.
It's the guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy with my failing eyesight. I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance, but I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on them as the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my...
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
Was he maybe very secretive? Or something?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but
The hair is
I
like
just
in
can't
front of my
remember.
microphone.
No matter how you look at it,
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his... Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been a... Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
Do I have to
You
turn
two are
down
the
my
adventurers who
volume
just
so I can
arrived,
hear?
right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are.
I'm so glad to... My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up...
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
Is there a way I can change my microphone and play?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Oh dear. Okay. This again.
I want to spend.
We have the audio set to 3. The stream quality is gonna dip a little bit, you guys, just for a little while. It won't take too long, or at least I hope not. Is Seiko's gonna be in this quest? Who knows? Who knows?
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but we used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people and...
Hello?
My normal phone burns while just using character AI.
How should I put it?
This phone's
When
cold
something's
playing
bothering
with
you,
waves.
or when you have good news to share, you always want to
Still
talk
handling
about it with
was very
somebody.
good considering.
But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Really? You know exactly how I feel? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well... I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure. And patient, too.
Does anyone know what he looks like,
Ever
though?
since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. Oh, right! I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Oh look, the married couple is arguing again. The married couple is arguing.
The abyss. Uh-oh, we've been spotted!
Nothing a little movie can't fix.
Silence!
Big word.
The tides beckon.
Not my glasses!
Illusion shattered!
Settle down!
A bigger pill to swallow.
Getting here!
Now you shall perish!
The doctor was stealing now.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Silence! Bow your head.
I'm very nice.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vamara Village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village
hair
anymore.
went missing.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case.
What the Abyss
If
Order,
the Abyss Order is plotting
Albury
something
clan, I
that
don't know.
could spell trouble for the villagers.
Kai's a weird character.
Wait a second. The person... It's DAINSLEIF!
I can feel DAINSLEIF breathing down my neck right now.
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Yep, see you
Make
later,
DAINSLEIF
Atosa!
playable. Make him playable. Make the abyssal baby girl playable.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
5 Nights
It's
at
hardly
DAINSLEIF's.
personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is
I can't
truly
look for the
planning.
Imaginarium Theater.
That is, and you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing
weird.
persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear.
It's Nahida.
It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilly churl activity.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. His name is Vederfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
Sorry.
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria.
Oh, so
The
DAINSLEIF has
wise,
siblings.
Roptatir. The visionary, Vederfolnir. Gold, Rhindaughter. The foul,
Albedo's mom.
Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vederfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria. The 6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not
His
resist the
hair
call
looks like
of the
edible
Abyss,
pasta.
and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Indeed, if they are not stopped, The day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course, as I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to
smell
investigate the
mental gooning in
questions
the
surrounding the
corner.
Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able...
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there,
Streamlabs Mobile's
we'll be
actually
able to deduce the
surprisingly good.
Abyss Order's true objective.
No, given there's a very
Based on the
evident
intel
lack
I've
of
gathered so
customization,
far,
but still pretty
I suspect
good.
the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these
Could it be
mysteries.
like an imaginary friend? Like
Well,
the
if we're
shared
teaming up with
consciousness
Dane again,
thing,
we're
and
gonna
how I
need all the
can
energy we
request?
can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little
Is it kinda
further
like
away tomorrow.
that? Or is there some like weird shit going on with like, you know, how Trailblazer can really only see Misha, while others can only feel his presence?
Oh, so tired. Well, let's go find...
This is such a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few
Dane?
Hi, Leafy. What?
Hello, Dane?
Sorry,
Why
I
are
can
you
make a
just
weird
zoning out
joke
over here?
I'm bored.
Did something happen?
It's still so loud. What?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
The amnesia.
Memories
The
of him.
amnesia.
Maybe we just
Yeah, I'm starting
talked
to
too
suspect
much
it's like
about
the
him
shared
yesterday
consciousness
and you
thing
had a
with
weird
that
dream or
Ally
something?
story quest.
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. I am the only person who knows its location. Your concerns are not entirely... However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Are we gonna go
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you
or
hid it?
something? feel like this is gonna be a big mistake.
Of course.
A big mistake. What's probably following us? We're going to the chasm again. We're like right on the edge of the chasm. Should I log into my Honkai Impact 3rd account after like 5 years of not touching it?
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
DAINSLEIF creamed, what?
Hey, wait up!
Fly faster, Paimon. What the Dane doing? Oh. Of course, gotta put those abyssal powers to use before your body deteriorates. Can I have some? Abyss Traveler. Okay, let's whip out Gaming because Gaming is our baby
Ready to
girl.
rumble.
Yes. Should I use Liddy? I don't know. Only time will tell. It's not like super hot anymore. Hopefully my voice isn't overshadowed by the game. I turned it down significantly, but the microphone's is super quiet.
Frost is coming! Going under! Getting here! There is no escape!
I don't really need energy recharge on foot anymore because I have C4 and you don't need it at C2, so. Once you have C2 from, you can just throw energy recharge out the window.
Yeah. There! Stop it! Many happy returns! Sorry, pal!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Oh, I have to open this door. Dirt, okay. Okay. Please give me Imaginarium Theater sooner. I need the Primo Gems.
Frost is coming!
Also, when is Kave and Mika gonna get a rerun? Like, whoever's just banished them to the
Illusion shattered.
Bring them back.
Pair! Dead reckoning! Frost is coming!
Bennett already had like 2 reruns this year, same with Faruzan.
Getting here!
Give them at least 1. It's been
Frost is coming!
Is this what Canria looks like? Or at least some semblance of it? I don't know. I guess we won't know until like a couple years later.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Is that it?
The door
there
is
you go.
open.
There you go.
Let's
okay,
go.
That's it.
Our destination is just up ahead.
I know I keep apologizing for this, but I'm so sorry about the
Inazuma
ass
shines eternal.
I'm so sorry about the booty quality of the stream. As I said, computer's broken, no can do. I wanted to do Friendly Friday, so I'm streaming on my little brother's phone. Is that like a statue or something?
Looks like we can't go any further.
Looks a bit ominous, I don't know.
Be on your guard.
Called it.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Is that a Lecter or a Herald?
Desolation!
There is no escape.
Mighty mythical beast! Congratulations!
The doctor will see.
Going under! Pair! Getting here!
I'm still learning how to play on the phone. I'm so sorry.
Many happy returns!
Also got 3 stars and 4 10. I still can't get. Excuse me, 9 stars. I still can't get 9 on floor 9 for some reason.
Sorry, pal!
Illusion shattered.
Frost is coming!
Mind the side effects.
Up to it, Mazai!
Just as I suspected. The
Freminet
false memories
carried.
were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
Dane? What's wrong?
He's becoming an old man.
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way
Did
to
the Abyss
divide
do
and
a bad
conquer.
case of snatch? Did they snatch? I don't know. It's a bit sussy. Incoming peak fiction. Hi, guys, it's Roman. Yeah, I'm sorry about the no model. As you can see in the description, my computer's broken, so I'm streaming on a phone. And the audio quality has suffered a lot, I'm sorry. Why did you get a close-up shot of DAINSLEIF's cock? What?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Wait, what? Freminet, what are you doing?
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, DAINSLEIF. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better, I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Guys, don't laugh at me. I picked the boy traveler. Aether.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly trails over
This
there.
would have been better if they let you fight Dana's the Abyss twin. What?
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird.
Is this the part where Aether turns into a schizophrenic?
Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too.
You see, we're both still here.
Is that man like Henriette or
Reclaimed
something?
an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Or is that man like comforting them too? It's the missing guy? I think it is. Plot thickens.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager.
I think he was right. I think the voice is that of a missing villager. Actually, kind of baby girl though.
Hey! Getting here!
If I lose to ally, should I pull Sijuin or Freminet? I'm so torn. I have all the characters I want besides, like, you know, Mika, obviously. I wailed out so hard to get Mika. Like, 42-ish pulls plus $100 worth of pulls. First time spending that much, so I got double the $100 amount. I still didn't get Mika, but at least I won my 50-50 with Albedo, so it's okay. Oh, there's the guy. I'm still salty I didn't get Mika even after spending like, an ungodly amount of money.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright?
I also want to walk on water and I already have no water, so
The Abyss Order?
you know?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Put Leanie Lynette together.
Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Master Oogway.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say?
Huh?
I forgot.
Well, you know, the young guy from Vamara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
He forgot.
What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first.
I do want to pull Sijuin though. Sijuin is freaking adorable. I need a Hydro Bow user. But also I want another, you know, healer. I might build Shinobu. Maybe Barbara once I get her C6. Just give Mika and Kabe a rerun. For the love of God, just give them at least another banner. Eula havers are probably crying
Someone's
right
gone
now.
missing? Who?
Eula and Freminet havers.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Huh? What the hell? What?
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently, do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, if this person...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in someone else's memory, just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Who knows how long this leyline disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea! we pretty much figured out that the missing villager has
no
the
one knows
ability
his
to...
name.
Right! That!
He hasn't
Can we
once
try to
been
figure
named.
out more about him using what we know
As
of
far
his
as I
ability?
know, unless if I'm being
Like,
stupid.
does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
If time was allowed to pass, there's a difference between memories that are... All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake memory! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Okay, then don't tell me. I don't want to give other people spoilers.
We thought Chief Amat...
No, wait, I think it's...
The color of the sky...
Yeah, I think that's her memories.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking...
Yep, that has to be it! Yeah, that's where they'll be!
Yeah, let's go to the tree. Let's go to the tree. Is the stream quality like bearable for you guys? You can be honest. I know the microphone ain't the best. But besides that, is it okay? Oh, there he is. There's the man. There's the man.
So,
there's the
you
man. There's
see,
baby girl.
Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
The eyes are a dead giveaway. That is a Kenrian.
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that.
It
must have taken them a lot of effort. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay.
Could it be like DAINSLEIF's brother?
I'll head back to the village then.
No, they don't have the same color hair. I don't think that's possible.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Is it
Born into abject sorrow. You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise.
No, Carrie
I don't
Bear's
believe
actually
I've met you
hot.
before.
What?
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to
Wasn't he like a little child last time? Oh look, totally legible letters that I can totally read. Yeah, I did look. I did look. The Carry of Hair quest was like so messed up though. How did he turn from a Hilichurl to a human though? That's weird. Are we in an acid trip right now? It's pretty. Am I in an acid trip? What did I smoke? Oh, we just became Farina. We just done gone become Farina. It's very peaceful.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction, in truth. I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life. Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world, as if I had a chance at life.
No, that's messed up.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all.
I love his outfit though. Canrians have drip.
I know.
It's be one of the best designed NPCs I've ever seen. Besides like Dunyarzad.
Captain DAINSLEIF. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain DAINSLEIF. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain DAINSLEIF has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain DAINSLEIF could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain DAINSLEIF failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Just like my father did for me.
That makes a lot more sense. Sorry for not talking very much.
It was a story of fairy tales and love. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally
so
time
that's why it's
to
called
rest.
the bedtime story. Are they gonna pull another Malus and Silver on us? Yep. Yep, they did. They did.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Oh, there's a minute.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The loom of fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential.
So is Genshin just basically...
There's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
They didn't like people saying characters don't die, oh.
Yes, for 500 years
Logan
now,
Star has a
ever since
fetish
the
for killing
cataclysm in
the 4-star
Conria,
characters.
there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yet, such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. Which, you could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the End. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
Oh, is it gonna make you fight like Honkai
Aside
Star?
from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space.
No, I'm sorry.
With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
No, they haven't kissed yet. Hey, y'all, they're siblings. Don't say that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Still so sleepy.
I guess. Arthur still remembers her.
Head feels
He
all
doesn't.
fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now? It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after
Also, Paimon remembers.
Paimon doesn't remember. Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Yeah, I think he remembers. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened.
I have a question.
Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
Have parents? Do they have parents? I would guess not, because they have never been mentioned.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. Paimon didn't...
Okay, give me my Primo Gems. I need Primo Gems. Give me my Primo Gems.
Yeah. There's no rush.
Their parents are Link and Zelda.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
No, that shouldn't be funny, but it is.
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search
Sorry
party,
that the chat
so
keeps blocking the text.
remember what
It's
happened
not
to Kari Bear
intentional.
now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and if Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
An accident.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two.
Oh, you
I promised I'd
poor
help Granny
fucker.
to
I
get
don't
with
think
something,
he is
so I
coming.
should head back.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what...
Wait, what? Huh? Where'd he get that from? Where did he get that from? What? Where did you get that from? Okay, I have enough to make another pull. Come on. Save those or Toma, save those or Toma, save those or Toma, save those or Toma. No. Hopefully save those. But also with the Toma cons too, you know? Someone sent me a friend request. I just found out Lady's sterile. What? No, that's funny. I'm sorry. That's funny. So, I would rather have my phone not explode, even though this one doesn't explode nearly as much. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this Freminet Friday. I might polish up the phone stream a little bit more. Oh, wait, let me read the chat real quick. He used the Wind Fate to create the photo. It was like a dev hat. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's actually kind of sweet. Next Freminet Friday, I might do the Chlorine story quest. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, everybody. I'm sorry for the ass quality, but yeah, bye, everybody.